Good afternoon, everyone. I, Divya Mewara, on behalf of TAC InfoSec Limited, welcome you all at the 8th Annual General Meeting of the company. The requisite quorum being present, the meeting is called to order. As per the circulars issued by Ministry of Corporate Affairs and SEBI, we are conducting this annual general meeting through video conferencing. Also, the company has taken all feasible steps to ensure that the shareholders are provided with an opportunity to participate in this annual general meeting. The registered office of the company is at Mohali, Punjab, which is deemed venue of this annual general meeting. Now, I request our chairman, Mr. Trishni Arora, to take further proceedings of the meeting.
Good evening and a warm welcome to each one of you. It's my pleasure and my honor to welcome all of you to the 8th annual general meeting of our company TAC Limited. Its first AGM post IPO on National Stock Exchange of India on Emerge platform. Particularly significant occasion as it marks our first annual general meeting since our listing on the Emerge platform. Dear shareholders, I wish to highlight the milestones that reflect the hard work, the dedication, and persistence of our team. And it signifies a new chapter in our journey of building cybersecurity's future. Dear shareholders, I'll give you the introduction to respectful members present today here at 8th annual general meeting of our company, TAC InfoSec Limited. Sardar Charanjit Singh, whole-time director of our company and member of CSR committee. Shri Bharat Panchal, non-executive director of our company and member of audit and nomination and remuneration committee. Mr. Rajiv Nabar, ex-IRS and independent director of our company and chairman of the nomination and remuneration committee. Ms. Aarti Juneja, the first women independent director of our company and chairman of the audit committee. Mr. Sanjeev Sarup, independent director of our company and chairman of stakeholder relationship committee. Ms. Sharon, company secretary and compliance officer of our company. We also have Mr. William May joining from New York, who is board of directors in our US subsidiary, TAC Security Inc. Dear shareholders, it's my honor to introduce you to Mr. Hector Balderas, former Attorney General of New Mexico, US, who has been newly appointed board of directors in our US subsidiary TAC Security Inc. As we gather today, I would like to take a moment to express my gratitude to our shareholders, my colleagues at TAC Security, and partners who have supported us throughout the journey of building cybersecurity's future. Over the past year, we have made significant progress in strengthening our position in the cybersecurity landscape, not just in India, but globally. Our commitment to innovation and excellence has enabled us to deliver cutting-edge solutions that meet the evolving needs of our clients in the cyber world and this new era of artificial intelligence. Dear shareholders and my dear friends, we remain focused on driving growth, enhancing our technology operations, innovation by introducing AI in our solution, and ensuring that we stay ahead in a rapidly growing industry of cyber world in the era of artificial intelligence. I'm very happy to announce that we introduced artificial intelligence in our platform ESOF in 2018, when artificial intelligence was also not a hot topic throughout the world. Dear shareholders, during this meeting, we will discuss our achievements over the past year, our financial performance, and strategic direction we envision for building cybersecurity's future together with your support. We are excited to share our plans for sustainable growth and our vision to further enhance shareholders' value. Dear shareholders, we are blessed to highlight the IPO success of our company. The first pure play cybersecurity company to go public in India. It's an encouraging moment for just not us at tax security, but for entire country. It reflects the new image of New India, New Bharat. We are thankful to our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji, for providing us an ecosystem that a young entrepreneur like me, who can dream to make it big in this country, from a startup, from garage to an IPO to going public. Dear shareholders, as a founder of the company, I'm feeling blessed to inform our shareholders about the remarkable market response to TAC Infosec's initial IPO public offer. Few of the highlights of TAC Securities IPO. TAC Securities IPO subscribed 422 times. The public issue oversubscribed 433 times in the retail category, 141 times in the QI and 768 times in the NI category. Dear shareholders, overall, the TAC InfoSec IPO was subscribed 422 times. This reflects strong interest across investor segment. Dear shareholders, we received bids for 79.40 crore shares against an issue size of just 18.81 lakh shares. We received amounting to rupees 8,417 crores, approximately $1 billion in USD. This robust demand underscores the confidence investors have in our company, future growth, and trust in our vision of building cybersecurity's future. I'm very thankful to our early investor, Mr. Vijay Kedia. His mentorship and his trust in our vision has really helped us to achieve this milestone and to take the company from garage to IPO. Dear shareholders, we are happy to share two latest developments took place this morning. Tax Security has completed the acquisition transaction of Cybers India from US. The notification and the document has been submitted to exchange for step down subsidiary. This company has statewide agreement that shall help us to build our presence not only in India, not only in New Mexico, but throughout the United States. Government public sector business that valued approximately 14 billion USD. Dear shareholders, this second development which took place today in the morning, Tax Security has successfully completed transaction and now owns 100% wholly owned subsidiary in the UAE. As for the same, document has been submitted to the exchange today. The entity shall help us to expand in the Middle East and the GCC market. Dear shareholders, we are honored to share some key milestones and achievements of Tax Security from 2023-2024 fiscal year. The first achievement and milestone, this is very close to my heart. We are blessed to announce that Google selected Tax Security as a preferred security assessor for the Cloud Application Security Assessment CASA program of Google. Tax Security is the only preferred and recommended security assessor of the Google for CASA program now. Dear shareholders, we are now part of Application Defense Alliance, which is a Linux foundation led by the collaboration of most admired tech companies in the world like Microsoft, Meta, alongside Google. This collaboration positions us as a trusted security assessor for the world's most admired tech companies. for all of us, like Microsoft, Meta, and the Google. Dear shareholders, we have introduced an AI-based cyber risk quantification feature on our ESOP platform in the fiscal year 2023-2024. ESOP CRQ enables organizations to translate cyber risk into financial terms. This features helps organizations empower board and CXO level people to take the decision with the providing clear insights into potential financial impact. Global insurance companies would be partnered with ESOP CRQ to quantify the risk in a financial value, in a dollar value, for the companies who wish to acquire cyber insurance. Dear shareholders, this feature is AI-led feature. Dear friends, by the support of Tax Security family, for the third year in the row, Tax Security has been recognized as a great people managers company. This recognition reflects our commitment to deliver best and positive workplace culture and supporting our rockstar team at Tax Security. Dear friends, we are delighted to announce that Tax Security has secured an order from a global Fortune 10 company in the fiscal year 2023-2024 with a value approximately $500,000. This partnership reinforces our position in the market and highlight the trust the large organizations like Fortune 10 company places in our solution. Dear shareholders, I would like to highlight financial performance of fiscal year 23-24. Total revenue zoom 17% to 118.4 million INR from 100.09 million in the fiscal year 23-24. Profit rose 40 to 40.4 million INR in second half of the fiscal year 23-24 from 19.2 million INR in the first half. While operating revenue has jumped 30% to 65.9 million INR in the second half of the year in the fiscal year 23-24. TAC Infosec's 23-24 profit rises to 23% to 63 million INR. We are promised to deliver high margins. Operating revenue of TAC Infosec for the fiscal year 23-24 is 52.82%. Dear shareholders, we are pleased to now announce impressive performance for the first quarter of fiscal year 25, showcasing significant growth across financial metrics for the company post-IPO. The company reported a total revenue of INR 51.4 million for quarter 1 fiscal year 25, including other income of 2.78 million INR. This reflects a remarkable 93.81% increase from the previous quarter. Tax Security achieved a PAT of INR 23.22 million with the profit margin of 47.74%, representing sustainable 94.45% surge in profitability. The EPS stood at 2.22 INR, underscoring our solid earnings growth and commitment to delivering value to our shareholders. Dear shareholders, we expanded our footprint to 55 countries, successfully adding 590 clients in quarter 1 fiscal year 25, a significant increase compared to 32 clients added in quarter 4 fiscal year 24. Dear shareholders, we are excited to share significant milestones we achieved in fiscal year 24-25. Tax security achieved ISO IEC 17025 certification for penetration testing services. Tax security has successfully attained this certificate from A2LA. The international certification reflects our commitment to maintaining the highest standard of our quality and reliability in our operations and services like penetration testing and vulnerability assessment. Dear shareholders, as you are aware, our vision to empower organizations to manage comprehensive cyber risk through a unified platform, leveraging the power of AI and cyber scoring for enhancing cybersecurity of their organization. As you are aware, my vision, our vision to make tax security the largest vulnerability management firm in the cybersecurity industry globally by serving 10,000 clients by fiscal year 2026. We are thrilled to announce from April 24 to August 2025, tax security has successfully added over 1,000 clients from 55 countries. This significant achievement reflects our growing global presence and trust we have built in the market. Dear shareholders, we added clients like Salesforce, Autodesk, Nissan Motors, BlackBerry, and so on. Dear shareholders, we are in this era of digital world. We are SaaS cybersecurity company. For us or any similar SaaS cybersecurity company, the client acquisition cost is very high. It ranges from $50,000 up to $500,000. Therefore, the customers that we acquired, 1,000 customers, now we have a chance and we have a privilege to upsell and cross-sell our different solutions to them. This will help us to cut down the cost of client acquisition. Dear shareholders, I also wish to add, because almost a decade to add 100 customers. But in the month of April itself, this quarter, we added more than 100 customers just in a month, comparative to entire almost a decade. We are proud to share we are on track to reach 3,000 clients, having secured 240 new global clients win in August standalone. This momentum underscores our commitment to excellence and our value we provide to our clients. Dear shareholders, as we are aware, we are nobody without our team. Therefore, issuing employee stock option plan has been introduced. We have received the necessary approvals from the board and shareholders. To recognize and reward exceptional contribution of our teammates, TAC employees, we are ensuring and issuing employee stock option. We have received the necessary approvals from the board and shareholders, as I mentioned, for this initiative, reflecting our belief that team's success is our part of our journey of building cybersecurity's future. Dear shareholders, we are proud to announce that tax security has been recognized as the best place to work for the second year in the row. This award reflects our commitment to a positive and inclusive workplace culture where our employees can thrive and contribute to building cybersecurity's future. Dear shareholders, we have also achieved CREST penetration testing accreditation for the second year in the row. This certification underscores our dedication to maintaining the highest standard in our professional penetration testing and cybersecurity services. Dear shareholders, we have approved, as I mentioned and introduced to you, we have approved the appointment of Mr. Hector Balderas as an additional director of our company, US subsidiary Tax Security Inc. Mr. Balderas is an esteemed American lawyer and former prosecutor having served as Attorney General of New Mexico from 2015 to 2023. I wish to add Mr. Balderas, the former Attorney General of New Mexico, hails from the same state where the acquisition took place of Cybersentia. Further, and emphasizing the strategic alignment between TAC security and the region's leadership. This move of appointing Mr. Balderas and his presence will definitely help us. Dear shareholders, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to all my teammates at TAC Security, whose hard work and commitment drive our success. Without them, we are nobody. I also extend my sincere thanks to our shareholders for their trust and joining our vision to make TAC Security the world's largest cybersecurity firm in the future. Dear shareholders, cybersecurity is the most critical need of the hour. Total global cost of cyber threats expected to reach approximately 10.5 trillion annually by 2025. This is massive opportunity for growth at TAC Security. All organizations prioritizing securing their digital infrastructure. Today, the digital infrastructure is a center point for every organization, and cybersecurity is center point of each digitalization. The global cybersecurity spending is projected to exceed $250 billion by 2027. I believe at TAC Security, we are aiming to become the world's largest vulnerability management company by 2026 with 10,000 clients. Dear shareholders, innovation such as artificial intelligence, client success, delivery excellence, my team's success and growth for investors is topmost priority for me. We will work towards to be shareholders first company. Our goal is to double profits on half-yearly basis. Dear shareholder, we will continue to strengthen TAC security and position ourselves for sustained growth and success to build world's largest vulnerability management company. Dear shareholders, once again, thank you for joining us today and trusting TAC security and believing in our vision to building cybersecurity's future. Thank you. Now I request CS team to proceed further.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, for your speech. Now moving further with the meeting, I would like to inform that members who have not voted through remote e-voting can cast their votes through e-voting facility during the AGM. The e-voting facility has been enabled for the shareholders who vote through during the meeting, and the same shall be available till 15 minutes after closure of the meeting. The Board of Directors has appointed Messrs. SCS and Company LLP, practicing company secretaries, as scrutinizers to scrutinize the votes casted during the meeting and the votes casted through remote e-voting platform of NSDL. The results will be declared after receiving the scrutinizer's report at the earliest within 2 working days after the closure of the meeting. The results will also be available on the website of the company and website of the stock exchange. The Register of Directors, key managerial personnel, Register of Contracts, and all other documents referred to in the notice are available for inspection in electronic forms. Members may inspect the same by requesting the company at their email ID company.secretary@tacsecurity.com. All the members who have joined this meeting are by default placed on mute to avoid any disturbance from background, noise, and ensure smooth and seamless conduct of the meeting. Now, with the permission of Chairman, I will begin formal address to the shareholders. Pursuant to the MCA and SEBI circulars, the annual report for the financial year 23-24, along with notice, board's report and auditor's report and financial statement has already been circulated to all the shareholders through electronic mode, whose email addresses were registered with the company or with the depositories. Since there are no qualifications or adverse remarks in the statutory auditor's report, the same are not required to be read at this meeting. Moving forward, the notice of the 8th Annual General Meeting and Annual Report is already sent to the members. The notice contains two items for approval of shareholders through e-voting. Since the notice of the 8th AGM is circulated in advance, it is proposed to take it as read. As the meeting is convened through video conferencing, resolutions have already been put to vote through remote e-voting and the requirement to propose and second is not applicable. We now take up the resolution as set forth in the notice. The businesses are specified in the notice of AGMR, ordinary businesses. Resolution number 1, adoption of financial statements to receive, consider and adopt the audited standalone and consolidated financial statements of the company for the financial year ended 31st March 2024, together with the board's report and auditor's report thereon. Resolution number 2, to appoint a director in place of Mr. Charanjit Singh, who retires by rotation and being eligible, offers himself for reappointment. Moving further, I would like to inform that the company via mail has received requests from one of the shareholders to speak at this annual general meeting. Now, with the permission of the chair, we will take questions from the speaker shareholder, that is Mr. Shlok Dave. Now I request Mr. Shlok Dave to ask his questions first and thereafter the chairman will answer all questions together. The member is requested to keep his questions brief and precise and not to exceed 3 minutes each so that many questions could be taken up as possible within the time available for the meeting. Over to you, Mr. Shlok. Mr. Shlok, are you there in the meeting?
Yeah, the moderator had muted me again. I don't know why they keep on muting us. Anyways, thank you very much for the opportunity. Congratulations to Mr. Arora and his entire team for the listing and the great achievements of the year. And thank you very much for giving me the opportunity. Sir, I've sent you a list of 11 questions. I hope you have them in front of you. There are a number of questions. So my understanding of your company is at a very nascent stage. I had a look at whatever your offerings are, and I understood the penetration testing and basically all the products that you're offering, and I also see what you mean by the huge potential that the company has in terms of addressable market globally. In fact, not just in India. So the opportunity is quite it's understandable, and I see where you're coming from. My only thing is that as of now you are a very small company in terms of revenues, in terms of employee bench strength, in terms of probably infrastructure. Um, uh, I That's where my problem is. Now that you have so many customers onboarded, how will you ramp it up? Now the product is done, I believe. Now the question is on the execution. So all my questions are kind of trying to evaluate the execution capacity of the company. So I would like to highlight a few of them now for your benefit. One is the working capital, right? As of now, if I look at the current revenue base of the company and compare the receivables are very high. Now, it could be the case that receivables will remain high as even in the new business. So, if your target is to get to 3,000 clients and 10,000 clients, and if I suppose that if I assume that their average realizations and average business to you is also what you're doing with your existing clients, right? Your receivables may have to move in line with your revenues then. So where will you get the working capital from? Then you mentioned that I was pleasantly surprised when you mentioned that in August, I believe, uh, I think you said in August you've added 1,000 clients. So and across the world in various geographies. So what kind of sales force do you have in place? If you are getting Fortune 10 companies of US, people like Salesforce and Google to take you up as their cybersecurity service providers. What kind of sales force do you have in place in US that you are able to crack so many companies and so many geographies in such a short period of time? So these are the two things which I would like to really understand in detail. And then there are few questions around the numbers from last year. For example, if I look at the average realization per client, there was a significant decline last year, which I understand it happens because the company as of now is very small. So these numbers are very high frequency indicators, so they may be fluctuating a lot. But what should we take as the average revenue per client when, let's say, you reach the scale of 10,000 clients or 3,000 clients? So that is another question that I wanted to highlight. Other than that, sir, if you can go through all the 11 questions one by one, they would be of great help to me. And one final suggestion, sir, if you can hold quarterly con calls, or sorry, not quarterly con calls, you have to report semi-annually. So after every 6 months, whenever you come out with your numbers, if you can come out with con calls, um, those will be greatly appreciated by everyone, because we need some hand holding in trying to understand the company and your vision for the future. So thank you very much for the opportunity, and I also thank the board of directors for giving me the opportunity, and all the best for next year. I would request the moderator not to mute me in case I have any follow up questions. I'm pretty sure will not take more time. But I think we'll be done in another 5-10 minutes. Thank you, sir. Over to you.
Thank you, Mr. Shlok. We appreciate for asking question, first of all, and you can take as much time as you want. There is no problem. Nobody will unmute you or mute you. Uh, Mr. Shlok, I'll start. I think you have a first question is that our receivables are high. What kind of payment terms do we have to our customer? First question, I'll respond to your first question. We serve enterprise customers that I mentioned from Fortune 10 companies also, right? So we have a different solution which starts from purchase order to integration to customization and the delivery of the product. The large customer, the large deals can vary from a month time frame implementation to also 12 months, right? So therefore, the different payment SLA has to be followed. But I wish to add one thing. The August customer that we acquired, the standalone is not 1,000. That is from April to August. And in August itself is 240 customers. And I wish to also add, we are focusing on small ticket size products. Therefore, we are able to add this many customers. By offering the small ticket size products, our high gross margin remains the same, and upfront payment also has been requested to the payment to the customer that has been added. So I'm very happy to announce the customer that we added, the 1,000 customer, the payment from 90% of those customers has been already received. So we are cutting down from a large ticket size to a small ticket size. And when we offer this, I'll wish to answer in instead of going one by one. I wish to answer your all the questions. When we add such customers, as I mentioned in our speech, this for a SaaS cybersecurity company, the acquisition of a customer varies. The cost varies from $50,000 to $500,000. So we are cutting down that cost. And here we have a huge potential to upsell and cross sell our solutions to those customers, right? So that we can increase our revenue from those customer itself. I can give you an example. For example, we add 1,000 customer, and by end of the year we are adding 3,000 customer. Hopefully, if we upsell out of those customer 20% out of 3,000, only 20%, the 600 customer, if we ticket size is $10,000. You can look at the numbers that achieves, right? And the SaaS model are the margins are very high for us. So this is the strategy that we are working on, right? Now, you have a question about the average revenue per client declined almost 25% last year, right? I wish to add, as I think I've added recently also, we launched a small ticket size product where 100 customers were adding the entire revenue. Today, 1,000 customers are adding. So our risk of losing a customer, for example, out of 100, even a 10 customer have been we lose, the 10% revenue has been shrinked, right? If we increases our number base of the clients, that reduces our risk. So that is what we are trying to do here at Tax Security, right? Uh, I think then you have a question about yes, and wish to also add one thing. As you requested a quarterly meeting, we would definitely consider that and take it to the board for the consultation. And we also request to add here that we have given the performance of quarter one already and uploaded to the exchange. Though we being a SME NSE emerged listed company, we need to provide results half yearly basis. However, we have given a limited review results, our performance of the quarter already to the exchange. Mr. Shlok, if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer those also.
Mr. Shlok, are you there?
देखिए sir, they again muted me, so I could not respond. This is the problem with the technical support. They mute the shareholders and then they lose themselves. I don't know what they end up doing then. Thank you very much for the answers, sir. They make a lot of sense. What your strategy is what I have been an investor in US SaaS companies, and a lot of them, in fact, Salesforce 10, 15 years back was trying to do exactly the same thing. Entry into smaller sized organizations, small ticket items, and then upscaling. So I really understand what you're trying to do. Sir, just two follow-up questions. One is you mentioned a small ticket item and a large ticket item. So when you are upselling, what exactly are you upselling? So initially, what are you selling, and then what can you sell additionally? That is the first question, because I'm not very well aware about your pricing strategy across different product lines. And the second is, as you ramp up, so after market after sales support plus your sales force, so you have started a subsidiary in Middle East, you have acquired something in US, you will require a lot of like ground presence and sales force. So again, if I compare the monetization strategy with what Salesforce did 10, 15 years back, their primary emphasis was never on technology. Their primary emphasis was always on sales and marketing, so that they could enter more and more customers, scale up rapidly the number of clients that they were holding, and then upsell. So for that, they invested heavily in their sales and marketing. I remember sales and marketing expenses used to be 50% for Salesforce, and they used to make losses. So are you? How will you handle the employee part, the sales wala part, the after sales support, the implementation? How are you going to scale up to cater to so many clients? So these are the two follow-up questions, sir. Then I'm done. And I appreciate what you have done, sir. The quarterly disclosures were very, very helpful, and I appreciate that. So thank you, sir.
Thank you, Shlok. So I think that's the same question that you have requested on over the email. Is the question 10? How do we propose to serve 3,000 and 10,000
Yeah,
clients?
yeah,
Such a small team, right?
yeah, yeah.
I think you have already received a response from our team. We
I
are
have
SaaS
not.
expert company, Shlok, and
Okay.
we drive the business with high margins. We invest continuing in the development of our product and innovation as we are in the era of artificial intelligence. We are
Hmm.
investing in the innovation. Client support is not a high OPEX for us, right?
Okay.
If
Okay.
we add one customer for X amount, and if we add a customer for even Y amount, the
Mm-hmm.
OPEX cost remains the same because we are a SaaS company.
Hmm.
So therefore, the OpEx is not a challenge for us for in the point of delivering the customer. So
Right.
definitely the center five areas that we are working on, which is our topmost priority. One of that I've already stated in my speech is the excellence of our delivery. That is
Right.
the topmost priority, one of the topmost priority for us. We
Right.
definitely deliver. And I wish to add one more thing. You
Right.
can refer to the Gartner pair inside. We are in the vulnerability assessment category. We are customer first program company, and we
Yes,
are
I saw that.
also the rated, high rated company in our segment of
Right.
vulnerability assessment, right? So,
Right.
uh, and we have a retention of the customer is very high. I wish
Right.
to add one more thing here. We are securing and doing a security assessment for UPI application launched by Honorable Prime Minister,
Right.
developed by National Payments Corporation of India, where
Right.
Mr. Jal was a co-founder at that time. We are doing a security assessment of that since inception 2017. We have not lost that customer. This is one of the example. There are multiple examples like it.
Right. Right. And Trishit, the offerings, the small ticket versus large ticket. So what exactly are these? Small ticket. What do you offer in the small ticket category, and what then you can add in terms of upselling?
So in small ticket, we sell ease of AppSec.
Mm-hmm.
Also, if you see the to the exchange, we are given the disclosure what kind of products the clients have bought whenever we announce our a monthly customer acquisition report. We have
Right.
given what product they have subscribed and also the region of the customer as well. For example,
Okay.
in the last update, we have given how many customers have been acquired from the US, how many from Canada, and how many
Right.
from Japan also, right? And the
Right.
same we also tell the product. So answering to your question, we are trying to sell ease of apps like Casa Pro product to them and
Right.
trying to upsell different solutions in our portfolio of ESOF. ESOF is a big platform, AI-based platform, which helps a small company to a large company like a Fortune 10 company and a US
Understood.
government also.
Understood. Thank you very much for answering my questions, Trishit. And if you can manage your growth properly, if you can execute, obviously, sky is the limit. So I wish you all the best, and thank you for the opportunity. Thank you, company secretary, also for giving me the opportunity. All the best. I'll see you in the next quarter. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Shlok, for joining. We hope that we have satisfactorily addressed your queries. Further, if any of the shareholders have any queries, they can send these queries to the company at their email ID company.secretary@techsecurity.com. Once again, I give a reminder of voting. The e-voting facility has been enabled for the shareholders to vote during the meeting, and the same shall be available till 15 minutes after the closure of the meeting. Before concluding the meeting, I would like to thank the members or the board who are present in the meeting and for their continuous guidance and counsel. I would also like to thank all the shareholders for their continued support and faith in the organization. Thank you everyone for joining. See you next year. Have a nice day. I declare meeting as concluded at 4:52 p.m. Thank you everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Trishni Taroda and I'm founder and chief executive officer of TAC Security. Welcome to India. I started this company in India when I was just 19. We help the companies to manage the entire IT stack in a single platform with the cyber scoring. In cyberspace, you are dealing with millions of viruses every day, and these people are protecting those viruses every day to make your life secure in the cyberspace. I was not hacking computers when I was a boy. I'm still a boy, I believe, but yes, I was exploiting things to learn how you can, build better technology, a stronger technology. My love and my fascination with technology began when my father got computer home and I was just 9 or 10. You won't believe I opened the computer very next day. So therefore my romance with the computer began with the technology, and I have never looked back after that.
iPhone 4.
I was very inspired by Steve Jobs. He changed lives of people, the way of thinking, of design. The major challenge when I started, I used to look very young. So that was the biggest challenge when I was talking about cybersecurity. The people, the corporate people, like they were not taking me seriously. Another challenge were we were not a funded company. We were bootstrapped, and we are still 99% bootstrapped company. Honestly, everybody who has come in my life has helped me, right? From my mentors and my parents, especially the biggest support is my parents, right? My brother. What are you talking?
He's extremely hardworking. He may be 28 years old. He's as wise as a 78-year-old man. Because I told you, he's very perceptive.
There's one thing which I would recommend to the youngsters. It is to follow him. The new generation must learn from him is how to dream big and how to trust those dreams big.
There are two things: either it's a success or either there is a learning, right? So every failure has a learning, and without learning it, you can't grow. These are some of the awards that we won, like Forbes 30 under 30, Fortune 40 under 40. The exciting part is when I was featured in 40 under 40 Fortune in 2019, I was the youngest one. I was 25 years old. Sky's not the limit for us. India is full of young, talented people. We are serving around 16 countries. India has become the hub for tech people who can not only just build their career but also can save and secure a lot of people's life in the cyberspace from India. Hi, my name is Trishni Taroda and I'm founder and chief executive officer of TAC Security. Welcome to India. I started this company in India when I was just 19. We help the companies to manage the entire IT stack in a single platform with the cyber scoring. In cyberspace, you are dealing with millions of viruses every day, and these people are protecting those viruses every day to make your life secure in the cyberspace. I was not hacking computers when I was a boy. I'm still a boy, I believe, but yes, I was exploiting things to learn how you can build the better technology, a stronger technology. My love and my fascination with technology began when my father got computer home and I was just 9 or 10. You won't believe I opened the computer very next day. So therefore my romance with the computer began with the technology, and I have never looked back after that.
iPhone 4.
I was very inspired by Steve Jobs. He changed lives of people, the way of thinking, of design. The major challenge when I started, I used to look very young. So that was the biggest challenge when I was talking about cybersecurity. The people, the corporate people, like they were not taking me seriously. Another challenge were we were not a funded company. We were bootstrapped, and we are still 99% bootstrapped company. Honestly, everybody who has come in my life has helped me, right? From my mentors and my parents, especially the biggest support is my parents, right? My brother. What are you talking?
He's extremely hardworking. He may be 28 years old. He's as wise as a 78-year-old man. Because I told you, he's very perceptive.
There's one thing which I would recommend to the youngsters. It is to follow him. The new generation must learn from him is how to dream big and how to trust those dreams big.
There are two things: either it's a success or either there is a learning, right? So every failure has a learning, and without learning it, you can't grow. These are some of the awards that we won, like Forbes 30 under 30, Fortune 40 under 40. The exciting part is when I was featured in 40 under 40 Fortune in 2019, I was the youngest one. I was 25 years old. Sky's not the limit for us. India is full of young, talented people. We are serving around 16 countries. India has become the hub for tech people that who can not only just build their career but also can save and secure a lot of people's life in the cyberspace from India. Hi, my name is Trishni Taroda and I'm founder and chief executive officer of TAC Security. Welcome to India. I started this company in India when I was just 19. We help the companies to manage the entire IT stack in a single platform with the cyber scoring. In cyberspace, you are dealing with millions of viruses every day, and these people are protecting those viruses every day to make your life secure in the cyberspace. I was not hacking computers when I was a boy. I'm still a boy, I believe, but yes, I was exploiting things to learn how you can, build better technology, a stronger technology. My love and my fascination with technology began when my father got computer home and I was just 9 or 10. You won't believe I opened the computer very next day. So therefore my romance with the computer began with the technology, and I have never looked back after that.
iPhone 4.
I was very inspired by Steve Jobs. He changed lives of people, the way of thinking, of design. The major challenge when I started, I used to look very young. So that was the biggest challenge when I was talking about cybersecurity. The people, the corporate people, they were not taking me seriously. Another challenge were we were not a funded company. We were bootstrapped, and we are still 99% bootstrapped company. Honestly, everybody who has come in my life has helped me, right? From my mentors, and my parents, especially the biggest support is my parents, right? My brother. What are you talking?
He's extremely hardworking. He may be 28 years old. He's as wise as a 78-year-old man. Because I told you, he's very perceptive.
There's one thing which I would recommend to the youngsters. It is to follow him. The new generation must learn from him is how to dream big and how to trust those dreams big.
There are two things: either it's a success or either there is a learning, right? So every failure has a learning, and without learning it, you can't grow. These are some of the awards that we won, like Forbes 30 under 30, Fortune 40 under 40. The exciting part is when I was featured in 40 under 40 Fortune in 2019, I was the youngest one. I was 25 years old. Sky's not the limit for us. India is full of young, talented people. We are serving around 16 countries. India has become the hub for tech people that who can not only just build their career but also can save and secure a lot of people's life in the cyberspace from India. Hi, my name is Trishni Taroda and I'm founder and chief executive officer of TAC Security. Welcome to India. I started this company in India when I was just 19. We help the companies to manage the entire IT stack in a single platform with the cyber scoring. In cyberspace, you are dealing with millions of viruses every day, and these people are protecting those viruses every day to make your life secure in the cyberspace. I was not hacking computers when I was a boy. I'm still a boy, I believe, but yes, I was exploiting things to learn how you can, build better technology, a stronger technology. My love and my fascination with technology began when my father got computer home and I was just 9 or 10. You won't believe I opened the computer very next day. So therefore my romance with the computer began with the technology, and I have never looked back after that.
iPhone 4.
I was very inspired by Steve Jobs. He changed lives of people, the way of thinking, of design. The major challenge when I started, I used to look very young. So that was the biggest challenge when I was talking about cybersecurity. The people, the corporate people, they were not taking me seriously. Another challenge were we were not a funded company. We were bootstrapped, and we are still 99% bootstrapped company. Honestly, everybody who has come in my life has helped me, right? From my mentors, and my parents, especially the biggest support is my parents, right? My brother. What are you talking about?
He's extremely hardworking. He may be 28 years old. He's as wise as a 78-year-old man. Because I told you, he's very perceptive.
There's one thing which I would recommend to the youngsters. It is to follow him. The new generation must learn from him is how to dream big and how to trust those dreams big.
There are two things: either it's a success or either there is a learning, right? So every failure has a learning, and without learning it, you can't grow. These are some of the awards that we won, like Forbes 30 under 30, Fortune 40 under 40. The exciting part is when I was featured in 40 under 40 Fortune in 2019, I was the youngest one. I was 25 years old. Sky's not the limit for us. India is full of young, talented people. We are serving around 16 countries. India has become the hub for tech people who can not only just build their career but also can save and secure a lot of people's life in the cyberspace from India. Hi, my name is Trishni Droda and I'm founder and chief executive officer of TAC Security. Welcome to India. I started this company in India when I was just 19. We help the companies to manage the entire IT stack in a single platform with the cyber scoring. In cyberspace, you are dealing with millions of viruses every day, and these people are protecting those viruses every day to make your life secure in the cyberspace. I was not hacking computers when I was a boy. I'm still a boy, I believe, but yes, I was exploiting things to learn how you can, build better technology, a stronger technology. My love and my fascination with technology began when my father got computer home and I was just 9 or 10. You won't believe I opened the computer very next day. So therefore my romance with